Happy Monday, guys! Today I'm bringing you a haul. Now, I absolutely love watching hauls. I obviously love going shopping, everything like that. If I could shop every single day of my life, I actually would, but unfortunately, money, you know, money comes into a lot of things. So either way, I've got a haul. I've got some Primark, good old Primark, H&M, got some B&M, and I've got some Tesco. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to be a total spoilsport and leave the best things for last. So I'm going to leave Primark for last. We're going to get straight in with H&M, and yeah, I'm excited because everything I bought was all from Friday over the weekend. I hadn't been shopping in so long that when I was just let loose in the shops, I was just like, I honestly could have bought everything from every single shop, especially H&M. H&M at the moment, smashing it. Oh my god. For some reason I hadn't been in there in so long, like, I don't know what's got into me, but I just hadn't stepped inside H&M for so long. And when I did, oh my god, I realised, like, I think H&M will always be one of my main loves. Obviously I love Primark, but I think Primark is very hit and miss, so yeah, sometimes you get good things and sometimes you don't. I can't say I loved Primark's clothes this time. Didn't get very many, but there's some other bits that I did love. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get the first thing out and I'm ready. So, first thing I'm going to hit you guys up with is this top. Now, this is actually quite unusual for me, but I saw it, loved it, and basically it was like the first thing that I picked up. And it is this little crop top, and it says empowered women. Like, I don't know why, but I saw that and I was like, yes, I need that. Now, I do just want to put in, like, I didn't get this and think, all feminism and all that shit. Like, I'm not against anyone, I'm not shaming anyone. For me though, empowered women is just like boss babes. Like, we need to stick by each other as women and just unite and just share the successes of a woman in this world. Like, I feel proud of being a woman, I feel proud of the shit I'm doing, and I think we just need to empower women. Like, we're so powerful, we are so powerful, and we are just as successful, blah blah blah, ramble over, right, that's that top. And anyway, absolutely love this. Obviously I'm gonna put in the little clips for you to see it on, but it's so simplistic. But yeah, I just love this. This was $4.99. Like, how can you go wrong with $4.99 for a little crop top? And the thing I like actually is, normally if I buy like t-shirts like this, they're long, so I then have to crop them myself because that's just the way I wear them. Whereas this one already is cropped for you. So, love that. Everything I get, by the way, is either a 6 or an 8, so, or small. So this is a small, for reference. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one. Oh my god. This top, like, I have to be totally honest, for me it was quite expensive because I'm so used to Primark prices for tops, which is obviously really, really cheap. So because of that I was a little bit like, oh, do I want it, do I not want it? But then I actually tried it on to just determine whether I wanted it or not, and literally it's just, I love it so much. So it's this, like, I'm sorry it's creased, but it's this like crop top almost with the cut out shoulders. It's got flared sleeves and lace trim all around the bottom, and it's just so floaty and it's so easy to wear. I've actually worn this already, hence the creases, but it's just, it looks so beautiful with a pair of jeans and just some sandals, or you could dress it up, you can dress it down. Literally, I love this top. This was actually $17.99, which for me, for a top, $17.99 to me is quite expensive. I don't know if that's just me or if it's literally just because of Primark, I think. Because before Primark, I would buy anything and everything from H&M and never even once think about the price. But I think this is worth $17.99. It's just beautiful. So, just look at that lace detail. Like, what more could you want? Love that. Next up is actually something a little bit different. Like, I would never normally buy, well, To be fair, I haven't bought like summery things that much this year. I don't know why, I just haven't found anything I like. But these shorts, oh my god. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them because they're black, but they've got like a little tie waist. And then they just go into the shorts. Now I have a pair of like these basically from H&M, and they're like a faux suede beigey material, which I've always loved the way they fit and everything like that. They've got a little like ruched waist that you can pull in, and they just are so comfortable. I saw them in black, and to be honest with you, I had to get them. But the surprising thing with these was they were reduced to £10. So bargain, absolute bargain. So I don't even care, I was happy with these. But it's just, they honestly just fit so nicely. Like, they're so comfortable to wear, they're not too hot, perfect fabric, everything you need for a more dressy pair of shorts. Like, you could wear these for a night out, you can wear them casual, so versatile, love these. Right, moving on to Primark now. I haven't got that many, I don't know why. I felt like I bought loads and loads of stuff, but actually I don't think I've got that much. I don't know, anyway. The first thing is this top from Primark. You'll probably have seen this. It's got like the nice detail in here. It's just a little cami top. Really simple, plain. But I realise I don't have very many spaghetti strap tops. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. I don't have many. I mean, I did go through my wardrobe and chuck out basically everything that I felt like I didn't need. So that's probably why. But yeah, I love this. This was £2 in sale, £2. I'm actually a gym goer. I mean, I don't go regularly or anything like that, but when I do go, I get it in. But anyway, I bought this basically for those days when you feel a little bit bloated. It's just like a really loose fitted top, and it has a built-in sports bra. But I love the fact that it actually like shows the sports bra at the back. I really love that look. So, you know, when you're bloated and you don't want something clingy, this will be perfect for those days. Plus it was £3, so you can't go wrong. I've actually tried it on. I'll insert the clip. I actually think it looks much nicer on than it does off, so it's one of those pieces where it just looks better on basically. I'm going to move over to Tesco. So basically I have a pair of sandals, and I do this every summer. I end up buying one pair of sandals and I wear that one pair until death. And I don't know why, but I'm so particular with sandals that I like, and I normally like ones where like the toes are quite enclosed and then they have the little prong, I don't know what it's called, the little like bit that goes between your toe. I just prefer those, but they don't seem to do them anymore. So yeah, I've decided that actually I needed a new pair of sandals because having one pair only to wear is not that great. So I got these. I just think they're so lovely. They have little details and a little ankle strap, and they're just completely flat, and they just fit really nicely, like, and they're not too like casual, but I think they're a pretty good buy. I'm a size 3. Now, when I say I'm a size 3, I'm a small 3, so a lot of the time if I try on shoes, they'll usually be like too big. I really struggle to find a 3 that fit me perfectly. They'll always be too big, and a lot of the time I just have to wear kind of shoes that are a bit too big, but actually I think these fit really well. So yeah, I can't wait to start getting these worn because my others are way overworn. So, next up, B&M. Now, I don't really know why I bought this. It's just a kind of weekly planner thing. I just thought it would look pretty and it would be helpful. So, you know, when I want to write my timescale down or whatever, I can do so. Although the thing is, I love stationery and I normally just buy it and don't even use it. Does anyone else do that? Like, just buy pretty looking stationery and just have it sat there? But I am hopefully going to use this because I think it will help me stay organised and all that jazz. So it was only £1.69 as well, so literally can't go wrong. Like, I just, yeah, little planner, why not? Went straight in my basket, went straight to the till, and I was done. The important part from Primark. So I can't say I'm a massive beauty person, although obviously I do love makeup, I do love skincare and everything like that. And I actually, when I was on this shopping trip, I went with my niece. Now, my niece is 4 years old, she's a girl, and it was the worst decision of my life because I'd say most of these things I've bought were mainly from her persuading me to buy them. I don't know what it is, but it's just, if someone else is there and tells me that something is amazing, I'll get it. So she pointed out these face masks, and I thought, I'll have a face mask. And she chose this one. So it's just purple, kind of space vibes. It's called Dream Snatcher, and it's meant to balance. Don't really know what that means, but thought I'd give it a go. And Georgia really liked it, so why not? £3. It's obviously just a use once kind of thing, but hey. Oh, I think this is leaked. Oh no. I've had a little bit of a spillage. Oh well. So I bought some Deep Cleanse Off oil. I normally, I'm not going to lie, I like to use wipes. Now I use like tea tree ones to get my makeup off, but I recently thought, hang on, I'm probably not getting all my makeup off, and that's probably why my skin's in bad condition. So I thought I'd pick up this. It's just, can you see that? A deep cleansing off oil, pretty simple. Obviously takes all your makeup off for you, but what I thought I'd do is use my wipe and then use this afterwards just to make sure it's all off and doing well. So it's got argan oil and jojoba oil or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but this was £2, so I thought I'll give it a go, see how it goes, and just, yeah, thought it would help my skin maybe. Then I got the all important essentials, some tweezers. Oh, are you gonna see them? How amazing are they? Like, this was another Georgia input. She just loves sparkles at the moment, and to be honest, I've always loved sparkles. And for £1 you get two, so you obviously get the big one and then the little skinny one at the bottom, which, you know, everyone needs a pair of tweezers now and again, because mine always seem to go blunt. I'm pretty sure this is normal, but someone tell me if it's not, because, or if I'm doing something wrong, because every time I buy a new pair of tweezers, they, within like a month or two, they're blunt, so I buy some more. So I'm hoping these will stay, you know, sharp or whatnot, but I just thought they were pretty anyway. So there they are again, kind of mermaid vibes really. Yeah, mermaid vibes, love that. Last but not least, now this one was definitely a Georgia input buy. I have to say, when I walked in and I saw it and I thought, oh, I don't really want that, like, I loved it, but I thought, oh, I don't really need it. What's the point of me buying it? And then on the way out, Georgia actually spotted it and she was like, oh my god, you need to get this, you need to get this, it's amazing, blah blah blah. I went crazy. And I do have to agree with her that I do think it's amazing, and I'm definitely going to give it to her because otherwise it will just stay unused in my room. But look at it, it's Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. I'm sorry, but this is amazing. Like, I think this is my all-time favourite buy ever. Now the funny thing is with these, they're so limited edition that they were only allowing you to buy 2 per person, and I only bought 1, and I know for sure that when I go back they're all going to be gone, because, like, come on, this is just amazing. I love it, like, I love this, and I know that Georgia will love it too. Obviously she's 4, she loves Beauty and the Beast, and she'll get some use out of this. But it's basically, I don't really understand the use for it, but it's got like a zip at the top. Now for me, I'm a little bit like, what do you do with this? You know, like, I know if I kept it, it would just sit there in my room looking pretty, which is all good and fine, but I just kind of, you know, didn't feel like it was needed. But it's amazing, isn't it? So amazing. This was £6 and I got it on Friday. There was like a whole like basket of them, but I really do think these are all going to be gone because it did say limited stock. But if you can get them, do get one, because I can't wait to take some photos of this and put it on my Instagram. And I know that Georgia will play with this, and probably Olivia too. Although if it goes to Olivia, it'll probably be ruined because she's 1. So yeah, she was already trying to bite it, but I had to get it back off them because I wanted to obviously feature it. But I love it's literally my favourite thing ever. And my older sister's favourite movie is Beauty and the Beast, so yeah, I think Georgia and Jodie, and they'll all make good use out of it and it'll be featured. Now lastly, this was a bit of, again, an impulse buy, but I can explain this one. Okay, so I was in Tesco, obviously, when I got my shoes, and I don't know why, but whenever I'm in a shop, I always look at, like, notepads. I have a massive addiction. Like, anyone that knows me knows that if I see a notebook section, I'm there and I will look at everything and I will probably want everything, and I'll probably always leave the shop with at least one notebook. I literally have a stack in my room that I don't even actually use. They're just there because they're pretty, and you know how it is. I'm sure there's other people out there that are notebook lovers, but this one, it says be inspired. Oh, it's all glittery so it won't show you, but it's like, it's so dreamy. And the best thing about this is it's got 365 pages. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You may or you may not know this, but I have always since I can remember, wanted to write my own book. Like, even as a child, my dream job would be an author, and obviously I blog, so I do love writing, and I basically started out my blog and thought, well, if I can keep up with my blog and I can constantly share things, and you know, I don't get uninspired and I always keep it up and that sort of thing, see how it goes, and then I'll know whether I'll actually be interested in writing a book. And it's what? I think I've blogged for about a year, non-stop, every single week, and I love it. Like, I can't even explain to you how much I love writing. When I'm sat on my bed and I'm writing, I'm in my element, and sometimes I actually have to like force myself to stop writing before the post gets too long. But I thought with this, it's got 365 pages, which is roughly about the same as a book anyway, and I can use this as my book. So this, because it says be inspired, is just, it literally, like, it clicked to me. And the best thing about it as well it's not the best thing, but a good thing about it is it has like numbered pages. So like it numbers the pages for you. I don't know if this is weird, but I really, really do want to write a book, and I know I'm going to do it, and I know I'm going to publish it. I feel like it's something I was meant to do, so no excuses. I'm going to write my book, and it's going to be amazing, and hopefully it's going to work out. And I'm going to write on every single one of these pages, maybe even have to possibly buy a whole nother notebook because I won't be able to stop writing, but I'm going to finally follow my dream and actually do something to do it. I'm just going to start writing. Just, you know, I've got no excuses now. What more could I possibly need? So yeah, that's the last thing. I wanted to save this for last because that's probably a little secret that, you know, little tip and little thing about me is I love writing, and hopefully soon you'll see a published book from me. So look out for that, guys. But yeah, I'm so happy today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Does anyone else have these like blips? Well, not blips, but like sometimes I'm like happy and then I'm like down and then I'm like happy, and like it literally goes like this. And today it's like one of these whoa happy good days. Like I feel like I could talk forever sometimes. I genuinely do my boyfriend's head in. I know I do, because say for instance we're going to sleep, I'm one of those annoying people that once I've said goodnight and we're basically ready to sleep, I'll then sit there and start chatting to you. Yeah, I mean last night I scared my boyfriend. I knew he'd fallen asleep, so I decided to make him jump. He wasn't really impressed with that. I just had to do it. Like I had to do it. It was just, you know when you're just laying there and you're just like, oh. I just went rah! And he literally like jumped out of his skin. It was so funny, but he ended up having a go at me. But yeah, so that's my haul. That's everything I've got. Hope you like everything. I actually think this is a way better haul than my last one, because if I'm honest, in my last haul I kept one top, which was the Bardo one. Everything else went back, whereas none of this is going to go back. And I know this is something everyone is going to want. Like, who doesn't want this? I was honestly so impressed when I bought this. I was like, yes, I've done it, I've got it. So yeah, that's my haul. That's my little story time that I'm going to start writing a book, and I'm going to basically every night before I go to sleep write a couple of pages or two, maybe even just one a night for a whole year, and just go about it. If anyone actually has ever written a book and published it or anything like that, and you know like the steps of after you've written it, hit me up please, and like leave some advice in the comments, because I've always wanted to write a book but I never really know how. Obviously I can research and shit, I'm doing that obviously, but like I'd like to hear from some people that have actually done it, because I know you can go self-published and all this stuff, and yeah, so I'd really like to hear from you guys if you have ever published a book, or if you know anyone, like just tell them about me, and just, you know, get them to hit me up and leave me some tips or something like that. But yeah, until next week guys, bye.